From the culture of the American South, where roots hold stories, comes a natural deodorant inspired by generations of wisdom. Introducing Rootwork, the all-natural foundational Black American-based deodorant infused with the magic of High John the Conqueror root. Our unique blend enriched with this legendary root offers 24-hour protection, rooted in the power of nature. Embrace this deodorant that celebrates culture, history, and your well-being. Unlock the magic of Rootwork today. Experience the pure essence of nature. Visit rootworkstyle.com and make the switch to a healthier cultural choice.
Because when we do things to aggrieve or offend other groups, they start punishing us. They use their media to punish us. That's why the minute we say something they don't like, they got us running around apologizing and bowing down. You dig? That's because they're on code. They can do that to us because they're on code with each other. They sit here and play the kumbaya game. They're not on that kumbaya game. For real, behind closed doors, they're on code with each other against us. They understand how it's warfare out here. Look at how this Palestinian-Israeli thing is going. How people are trying to almost shame us to take a side. Even if we support Palestine, oh, you guys are anti-Semitic. If you support Israel, oh, you guys are fascist, or you guys are this. If we don't say nothing, oh, why are you guys not saying? Why are you being neutral? Why are you niggas on the fence about this? So it's like 3 ways damned if you do, don't, or do. It's 3 ways damned. You dig? My wife is over here pushing buttons, loud ass fan. Ma'am, what are you doing, ma'am? But like I said, we got to get on code like that. Because I was talking to some of the pioneers early on the phone, and they made a good point to me. They were like, you know what? The reason why the Fat Joes and these people and these Latinos can get away with lying and just saying reckless shit, because there is no mechanism to check them. Now, you guys, the grassroots, you're the only ones checking these people. Let's keep it above. You guys right here, you guys, the grassroots, you guys are the only ones checking them. Us, you, us, me, you, us. And I'm included in that because this is why we got this movie coming out. We're the only ones holding them asses to the fire. We're the only ones doing it. A lot of people in the industry, they're not going to do it because we got to understand in the music industry, a lot of these A&R reps at these labels are white Hispanic. A lot of the people at these labels are white Hispanic. The executives are white Hispanic now. They've strategically put white Hispanic gatekeepers in all areas of the music industry, especially radio. I've talked about this many times in radio on the East Coast, West Coast, and in the South, in these key markets, Florida, like Miami, New York, out here on the West Coast, these very key markets. The program directors are Hispanic for the most part, and hell, most of the DJs are. So these Negroes don't want to rock that boat, so they won't say nothing. So when these folks go out here talking about the Latino pioneers, these niggas get the buck in their eyes. Is you gonna play my record? If you gonna play my record, I sure go along with it. You know, they just go along with it. Well, I'm not trying to get no record played. We're gonna tell this truth. It's important to get the truth out there to let folks know what's going on. And again, we have to start creating a mechanism where there's a punishment thing there, where you're not going to get that shine. You're not going to get to say something reckless and then go run and host a so-called black show. See, everybody has to be checked. BET has to be checked with a lot of shit that they get away with that doesn't represent black society. We got to understand, BET is a white-owned network right now. You dig? They have to be hollered at. Hey, y'all can't keep showing these wild, ridiculous ass images of us. You're white executives doing this stuff. Y'all can't keep doing that. You understand? We have to say something. Y'all can't have hood rats in the aisle twerking and pregnant and just raggedy plantation shit. You understand? So we have to keep the feet under the fire with those checkings and those narratives. We have to check that. So that's why, man, the movie a microphone check is extremely important, man. This is a very, very important film, and we got to get everybody's energy on it to support it, man. You go to microphonecheck.com because we need that energy. This is very, very important because it's up to us, the grassroots, to make that difference. Now let's get some calls in here because we got a lot of folks in here. Now this we got one nigga. I don't know if I want to get him. He got his shirt off. And I don't know what you're trying to get into, brother. All right. Okay, brother. I'm gonna let you on. You say you do Muay Thai. You do martial arts. I hope that's why your shirt is off. All right. Well, I get you on, but it better not be nothing moist. All right, William, hop on, man. We're gonna get William, then we're gonna get Afro Elite, and then we're gonna get Miss D. We're gonna get a lot of folks lined up. Then we're gonna get Maestro, and then we're gonna get Tweet. All right, so William, you wanna try, brother? Where you at?
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you. What's up, Will?
Peace, God, peace. My name William Cavalli. They call me Speed Kills. Um, what I want to do is I want to give you a big shout out. People like you, Neely Fuller, Francis Cress Wilson, for helping me identify fight white supremacy the way it's supposed to be identified and fought. I've been a 5%er since I was like 17. Been doing martial arts
Mm,
my whole life. I fight professionally, and I had knowledge of self, but it was the things that y'all put in my head, that the lessons y'all gave me that really helped me identify the shit and fight it. Now, as far as the hip hop shit, I'm from New York. I'm from Bed-Stuy.
I
My
hear
uncle,
Caribbean accent though.
nah. My ancestors, I'm Geechee from North Carolina,
Oh, cool. Okay,
Alabama.
there it is.
What's up?
All right, there it is. There it is. Okay, there it is.
We from Whitakers, North Carolina, Itala, Alabama, and Virginia. I could trace my
Yeah.
ancestry back to the 1870 census, Ronnie Pittman. Um, Yeah, but as far as the hip hop shit, my uncle Little Nut, rest in peace, he died this year. He was with a gang called the Dynamite Brothers back in the '70s, and they was linked up with the Tomahawks here in New York. Now he said that when they used to go to the Bronx, I remember I brought up back in like 2006. I said Jamaicans started the toasting, right? And Puerto Ricans, he said, nah, it wasn't no goddamn Jamaicans. He said if they was, they wasn't telling you they was Jamaican. First of all,
Right.
and
Right.
my enlightener, another 5%er, the guy, the brother that gave me lessons, he's a black Puerto Rican. I brought that up to him. Now he could have told me, yeah, we was there. He said, nah, that was just brothers. That was y'all. That was y'all people. Like that was y'all that brought that
Right.
into existence. So it's people out here that will tell the truth, but it's real far in between. But I'm not going.
And you know what? And you know what? And also, you being a 5%, we talk about that in this new movie because there's a big connection. The rise of the 5% teachings that went right along with the early days of hip hop. In fact, Kool Herc was down with the 5%ers. A lot of folks don't know that.
Yeah. So back in the day, like I'm only 34. I'm only 34, but I've been
Yeah.
around a bunch of older brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's older dudes here in Brooklyn, New York, I probably know most of them, and I built with a lot of them. So I heard a lot of the stories. I heard a lot of people that was supposed to be down. Like Busta Rhymes supposed to be a 5%er. He's supposed to be,
Yeah.
but I don't know. He's on this whole separation tip. I don't know where this came from because in the beginning he was on our shit. He was kicking knowledge. He was talking about us in his music. But that's a
Yeah.
foundational Black American thing. Father Allah is from
Right.
Virginia. He's not
Yes,
from the
indeed.
West
Clarence
Indies.
13 next. That's right.
So
That's
so
right.
it's crazy when he's saying that now. Like, where is this coming from? Who's pushing this? Who's telling him to say this? So it's crazy because uh my uncle, once again, Little Nut, this dude is a legend. He would always tell me like, yo, we started all of this. We gave them the culture. And I didn't know what he was talking about. I just saw black people as black. I didn't really understand there was a difference until I went to Mega Evans College, and then you had a bunch of West Indians saying, y'all black Americans this, y'all black Americans that, y'all lazy. And I was like, yo, why y'all here?
Right. Right, right, right. Real
Yo,
talk,
I ain't gonna hold
man.
you up too much, but yo, I appreciate you. It's a pleasure to finally get to speak to you. And peace. I'm gonna land my plane.
Thank you, brother. Yeah, real talk, man. So, yeah, we got we talk about that in the movie. That's another element that's really not talked about in relation to hip hop. This movie is going to reveal a lot of stuff. We talk about the rise of the 5% Nation and how that clicked in with hip hop and how that kind of created beefs. Oh, it's deep, man. We go so deep in this movie. We go so deep in this movie. Y'all really got to be a part of this. Let's get Afro Elite in here. What's up, brother?
How you doing, brother?
I'm good. How you doing, fam?
I'm good. I'm good. I want to say that what you're doing as far as this movie is very important because it sets a precedent, and the precedence of our culture is very important.
Yeah.
It's not just the music genre or even music in general. This is essentially about our culture and our being here in America.
Right.
Because if they are able to take this, it will become a corrosive thing where it's all like, well, Puerto Ricans were 50-50 with hip hop. And then it will become, well, Puerto Ricans were like 50-50 with the civil rights movement. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It
And
won't
and
stop.
then
Right. It won't stop.
exactly. And essentially we'll be a people in this country that really don't matter. That's essentially what this is trying to become.
Right.
And I'm glad that you're making this and that us as the community is really supporting this and stopping all of that narratives, because this is essentially, it's bigger than hip hop. Your movie is bigger than hip hop or music in general. This is about the culture. So I got to tip my hat to you for that.
Man, much respect to you, man. I appreciate that. But Afro Lee brings up a good point, man. This is about just us in general, just erasing us because it won't stop with the music. You see? See, we have to check this stuff. We should have been checking this stuff. We have this passive mentality where we're like, it's cool. We'll just create something else. No, just like with rock and roll, we let them wrangle rock and roll away from us and turn it into a white thing. We literally let these people wrangle that from us. Rock and roll was 100% ours, every bit of it, all the sensibilities of it, the distorted guitar, that's us, that's Jimi Hendrix. The screaming on records, that was Screaming Jay Hawkins, Tina Turner, and James Brown. That's where they got it from. They got that from us. You understand? The psychedelic clothing, they got that from George Clinton and them dudes. Do y'all know that? George Clinton and them dudes would put on all those psychedelic clothings and all that. The rock dudes got all that from them. Even when Parliament was at their height, they had the stylist, the person making those outfits for them. It was a gay Filipino dude who they got to do it. I forgot his name. But the same dude who was making clothes for Parliament, he was making clothes for also the LaBelles, Patti LaBelle. Look, remember Patti LaBelle and those guys? They used to dress in those psychedelic clothes. Y'all remember? The LaBelles, go look at old footage of Patti LaBelle and the LaBelles back in mid 70s. They would dress like Parliament. Also, who else would dress like them? The rock group Kiss. Kiss would have on the same outfits because they had the same designer. They were getting the designers that were styling Parliament and those dudes. They got all that stuff from us, man. All of those elaborate stage shows with magic and um, um, pyrotechnics and all of that. You know where the white boys got that from? Earth, Wind, and Fire. They were getting that stuff from Earth, Wind, and Fire. Earth, Wind, and Fire was doing all that stuff early on. They were getting all of that stuff from us. You know? So we got to really understand our history and what our get down is. All right, let's get Miss D. I think that's your name.
Hey, Tariq,
How are you, dear?
I'm doing okay. You are so on point. I don't know how you be knowing this stuff because did Madonna have a concert or something?
Yeah, and she didn't she do like a Michael Jackson tribute or something like that?
Well, I don't know because the clippings that's going around, she done stole trying to. Well, Her daughter was up there dancing, and the clothes looked grown that she had on. I went in the comments, and they was like, Blue Ivy got 2 hours to respond.
Oh
So
Lord.
you are absolutely right. Like, she's never did that before. Bring her daughter on stage and let her daughter dance like Blue Ivy did. That just took me out. I just saw it about an hour ago.
Oh well, I haven't even
And
seen that. Oh
and
Lord.
the clothes she had on, it was some kind of African dance, I guess, mixed up with some of the dances we do. And it was
Lord.
some shiny grown people clothes on the little girl had on, and it was just a lot going on. I was like, this is Beyonce all over again. This Blue Ivy. And then when
Wow.
I went in the comments, that's what they were all saying. Blue Ivy got 2 hours to respond.
Oh, I'm gonna
Oh,
look.
Blue Ivy this, Blue Ivy, comparing her to Blue Ivy.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna look that up, beloved. I'm gonna check that out. But I'm not. I wouldn't be surprised. Am I mistaken? I could have swore I saw a clip of Madonna doing some kind of Michael Jackson tribute, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check real quick. Let me look online real quick. Hold on. I could have swore I saw that. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I could pull it up real quick just to double check because I see so much stuff every day. Let me see. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So yeah, she does this whole Michael Jackson thing with her daughter. I'm looking at it now. So yeah, she done did like some little bootleg Beyonce and Blue Ivy thing. So damn. Right as I'm talking about how they be ripping off our stuff, they're doing it now. I'm looking at it now. So Madonna's doing her version of Beyonce and Blue Ivy, and it's a struggle. And she's dressed like Michael Jackson, Madonna. She's dressed like Michael Jackson doing a quote unquote tribute. Do y'all know Michael Jackson hated her damn guts? Y'all know that Michael Jackson hated Madonna. Did y'all hear those secret videos? You know, they've been taping Michael and all this stuff, and they had some secret videos. Well, not video, but audio. Some secret audio recordings. And Michael was snapping on Madonna's ass. Oh, he was lighting her ass up. See, Michael, he in front of the camera, he's, oh, everybody, we got to feed the world and the kids, and you got to go bathe the oil off ducks when there's an oil spill. He's, all about the environment and the kids, but behind closed doors, he was vicious with it. And Michael, they had him behind closed doors. Oh, that Madonna, she's such a witch. She wanted to take me to a strip club, and there was homosexuals in there. I'm not a homosexual. I loves me some pussy. I don't know what she was thinking. Michael was going off, and they were kind of going out. She wanted to go out, and she started setting the rules. She was like, "Yeah, we can go out." She's like, "Yeah, I can go out, but I'm not going to Disneyland." Like, Trick, I didn't ask you to go to no damn Disneyland. Michael was snapping. Michael was snapping. Go find those recordings, dude. Y'all go find those recordings. Them shits is funny. Michael was going off. She's a hater. She's mad because as a woman, she don't get the screams that I get. When I'm on stage, the women scream, and men don't scream for her, and women don't scream. So she's real haterish and bitter. Michael was going in. He could not stand Madonna. I don't blame you, player. Tweet, what's your name, man? With this big head on this thing, dude. Tweet, hop on, man.
Hey, what's up, Tariq? What's going on?
I'm good. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing all right, man. Hey, I just got a quick question. What's your opinion on DJ Envy with the whole scamming things? I know he's non FBA, and also, what's up with Charlamagne? He doesn't invite you on there to promote your movies or nothing, no interviews, and that's about it.
Right. Well, you ask Charlamagne. I'm cool with Charlamagne, but you ask Charlamagne that. That's a very good question. Um, ask Charlamagne that. Y'all go ask him. Okay. Um, as far as envy stuff, um, I'm I don't know the gist of it. I'm hearing some stuff. It was some real estate. I don't know the details of it. It was some stuff with real estate. I don't know. And my man is going through a case right now. Hopefully, it wasn't no scams going on. So I can't really speak on it because, to be honest, I don't know the particulars of it. I just don't know. But I hope it's not nothing janky. I don't want the dude to get caught up with nothing. But